Welcome back, YouTube fam. It's your boy Y, and in this video I am very excited because I had saw this product probably like a month or two ago. I heard rumors about it and I didn't think it was real, but fast forward, now it has come to fruition. Now, in one of my previous videos, you've already saw about the DJI Mic 2 minis. And what I love so much about these ones is creativity. As you can see with these ones, I'm using one of them right now so you can hear the audio, but with these ones, you can change the whole faceplate of it, and that's what makes it like super awesome. Literally like just a magnet. And there's so many different colors to them that if you get the combo, the one with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, then you also have a little box that comes inside of it with many different color faceplates. And then of course they have, like, I think an artist edition, which is not necessarily a combo box for this one. It's like 4 faceplates, but I think it was like 60 bucks. I didn't get that one, but I thought I'd mention that again because, you know, we're used to having mics and we're used to having products, but it's starting to lack like creativity. Like, what makes it unique? If someone else has the same exact item, how can I say that mine is unique to me? And that's where creativity comes in. So adding the faceplates for something like this, it seems like a small gesture, but it went a long way in my book, because that makes me renew like my interest. Like, what if I get bored with these and dull because of the color? I can just take the faceplate off, change the color. So super simple. All right, in here though, this is from Insta360. Now they came out with what was called the Insta360 Airs, I believe. I never got those. They didn't have it like good reviews at all. So I decided that is a big no-no. But I did end up getting, let me push that to the side. I did end up getting the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, the printer bundle, when it came out last year. And I've been rocking with that bundle ever since. What I did notice also is I thought I had released a video of the unboxing, but I can't find my videos for it. So I know for sure I took a video and I want to put it on here, and I guess either delete it or I don't know where it's at. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another video on this bundle for the print bundle for the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So it'll be kind of like a unboxing / review, but not technically a real unboxing. But I got this case also. If you want this case, let me know. I can put it in the description where I bought it from. But since I am leaning heavy with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, I thought I'd get their newest ones that just came out, the newest mics, and that is the Insta360 was it Air Pro 2s, I believe that's the name of it. Let me just put this to the side here, and if you're wondering what goes there, that's where I've been putting my Pocket 3. So I've been carrying all of those, like, boom, in here. All right, let me put that to the side, and let's go in this box. Use the same thing, boom. I'll rip it open. And these came pretty quick too. I had ordered them right when they hit the website. Now when I did order it, it came with like some freebies. One of them was like an extended warranty already attached to them. That was just a promo that they're pushing. But I also got Insta360 cup. So this is one of those bottles. Show you how you guys look. Just open it up, okay? Basically got a free bottle. It says Insta360. Especially we're going into the summer, so expect me to be using these. Boom, put that to the side. Little sticker right here. Start it over here really quick. All right, And this is what we came here to see. The Insta360 Mic Pro. So this is in the Air 2. They didn't continue the Air line, I guess, with these ones. It's just a Mic Pro. Now, creativity is key when you want to keep your audience, right? Keep their attention. And something that's unique to these that you don't see on any other mic companies, not DJI, not Hollyland, nobody else so far is doing this. There's an e-ink display, and you can customize to whatever you want to put on there, and I think that is dope. In one of my previous videos, I had the little name badge where you can customize it. You can kind of think of this as the same except for your mics. All right, and then I pause right here. So if you want to pause the video and catch back up to us, but as you see, a 32-bit float, 30 hours of extended battery, time code, sync support, and 400-meter range. And then this is what comes in the box again if you want to pause it and catch up. So I did grab the combo with both 2 transmitters and a receiver. Never know when I'm going to be doing like some type of interview style video. And it has its own AI chip inside. Now on the website, they do have different bundles you can get. You could either get the 2 transmitters and 1 receiver, like me, or you can get a 1 transmitter and 1 receiver, which I didn't see there was that's sold out, so maybe they just haven't put it on the website yet. Or third, you could get 4. You can get 4 transmitters and 1 receiver. So kind of how you would want to play it. Whoops. All right, let's go and open this up. All right, let's go ahead. So I saw this in a video recently, about a couple months ago, and I was like, I gotta get it. And these are the mics. Man, these are, I thought they were actually gonna be pretty small. Man, for reference, again, I know these are mini, but a good reference point. Like, look at the size. Interesting, okay. I do like the fact that they are bigger. All right, so these, let's go ahead and remove this first. We'll put this to the side. We got the quick guide. Put that to the side, regular booklet. On the inside, you got your case. So this would be your charging case and your carrying case, basically all in one. Pull it out. So this would be the carrying case itself. And looks like it has a little ejector button here, I'm guessing. Okay, so you open it from the bottom. So you just press that to open it, I'm guessing. Yeah, it says slide to switch to open. So you hit that slide and then this, oh, sorry, this is actually the top. This is the bottom. So you hit this slide and then basically this opens up. Okay, we're gonna test that out in just a moment. All right. What else we got in here? And this little tab right here. I'll pull that out. After that, there's nothing else. Go on this box. Okay, look like this is a wind guard. Obviously, 2 wind guards. So I'm gonna open up in a little bit as well. You have, this will be an aux cable. Or 3.5 millimeter, basically. And, whoops, more booklets. Got a warranty card. Insta360 gave you some stickers. There you go. You have a Type-C adapter here. You have the Type-C cables here. And this one looks like this is the magnets. I believe it is. That'd be some strong magnets. Okay, yeah, there. Okay. So these are the two magnets that could go on the back of your mics. That'll help with positioning on your shirt or your clothing. Then here is a carrying bag. I personally may not need it per se, because I may actually just put it right in that carrying bag I already have. But this is the carrying pouch. Look like instead of being like tall, it's more of like a longer pouch. And zip that open. On the inside of this pouch, you have the many different pockets. Pocket right here. This is a pocket. You have a divider, so 1, 2 openings, and yeah, that's it. Not much to be desired on that. Not that bad, but it looks pretty good. So, pretty good material. All right, I'm gonna put all this to the side here. Move this to the side. All right. Now let's get to oh, sorry, I didn't know this is inside. So you also have something inside of here too, which looks like just more booklets. So you have more booklets on the inside. Is there anything else in here? Nope. That is about it. Boom. I'm gonna pull these off. Should just pop right back, pop right out. And man, these look nice. This is a big upgrade than the Airs, at least from a visual point of view. Look like that's a recording button. So they do have internal recording as well, which is awesome. And look like that would be the grill, clip, power button. Man, these are so nice. The build quality, they're not heavy, and the build quality is they feel pretty premium. They don't feel like cheap plastic designs. I believe the DJI Mic Mini 2, I don't believe they have internal recording, but these do. So these do. I have to check. I don't remember when I looked in the box for the DJI Mic Mini 2s, but as you can see, these do have internal recording itself. Okay, now let's get back to this case. So I'm gonna pull this tab off here. Boom. Then it's like a tab right here as well. Boom. All right. Now, know there's an app, because you obviously are going to need an app to do the e-ink display. And I believe I already have that. From the looks of it, it may just be the regular Insta360 app itself. And if it is, I would already have it. But let's find out. All right, so remember, you pull this back, and this opens up. I guess it opens up from the bottom actually, or the top. Oh, where does it open from? Oh, okay. So when you press it, try not to have your whole hand over it, because then it won't open. As you can see here on the back. Oh, I didn't know it's like a little green on there. That's cool. All right, and Type-C cable on the back. Branding. All right, now let's pull this open. When we open it up, it looks like they already have the receiver on the inside. Oop, as you can see, the lights right here, indicator lights on this side showing how much. So right out the box is not 100% charged, but it's close. And then See, there's 2 ports here. So far, they gave us only 1 here, which I believe that exactly what we were going to get anyway. Yeah, we were only going to get 1 anyway, so no biggie. What we do is let's take this out. There we go. So basically this one right here, this is a Type-C adapter if you want to connect it to your phone. You can put it in either one. It should just fit smooth in. Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, sorry, other way around. So it should fit in either one, just like that. And you can see here, that's where you put the mics at. If you look through it, you can see through it. So it's kind of like a transparent design. Now, I'll show you guys the wind muffs in just a brief moment, but let's take these and put these on. So we'll take these off. It says slide up to attach. Not sure what they mean by that. Oh. Slide up to attach. Okay. When I take it off, it did have some residue coming off, so I'm not sure what that is. See, can I move this? Doesn't look like it can move this off or take it off. At least not that I'm seeing. Pushing it pretty hard, yeah. Look like these are on here to stay, but you still have those magnets. I guess you put the magnets on the end. Then you can attach it to your shirt, at least from what I'm seeing. Anyway, it's not too biggie. All right. Oh, it says slide down to remove. Slide down to remove what? Slide up to attach, slide down to remove. Thing on there hard, but yeah, there's no slide down to remove, so I'm not sure what that is. At least it's not coming off per se. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, so what I'm looking at, it should be able to come straight off. I'll show you on here, because I just happened to look at the little first booklet. Normally I don't care for it, but curious. So it does come off. So, okay, it pops out outwardly. And then if you want to lock it in, you want to unlock it, I guess, down and then pull out? I don't know. And then up to lock it? I guess. All right. Let me see if I can do that again. Can I just pull it off? It won't come off, but if I like slide it down, yeah, I can feel where it can come off, but I don't want to break it, so it's okay. I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. I just cover that when I do my review, because none of these are popping off, at least for me. Okay. All right. Now what we do is we just throw it in the case itself. Boom. It should just go right like that. Boom. And have them both in, and I'm gonna close it. And that's how it literally goes into the case. Just super simple, just like that. Now if I want to take it out the case, you see now there's lights. Now, let's do this really quick. Pull my phone out, Insta360. And while that is up, I want to mention this really quick. So this receiver here, it looks very, very similar to how DJI did their receiver. I like the little, the rotating dial here. Has the power button right here. Oh, pull that off, boom. This is where you could connect it to your phone or your camera. but it has 2 code chutes, so it look like one here or one here. This is where you can use the aux cable, which is this, to basically plug it in from your camera to your phone. And then here, if you want to use it for recording, obviously, specifically, you can do it that way as well. And what I did notice is you are able to carry all that stuff here with you. You just put it at the top. So you can carry it with you. From what I saw, you just put it at the top. All right. And then maybe I could pull the actual mics out itself. All right, not sure what's asking about my shooting scenario. Okay. Oh, see, automatically recognizes that I have it. Oh, never mind. It just tell me to buy now. Haha. Okay. Pull these both out here. And now that I pulled them out, you can see that they have turned on. Let's see if I can find them on the app. Let me go here. All right, just got to go to connect device. All right, so I have them on. I wonder if this is a sticker too. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think these are stickers. This is the e-ink display itself. There's no sticker on top of it. Sorry, off camera, you can see I'm pressing it. Trying to see how you do it. See if I'll hold it. It vibrates to turn it off. Then you feel the vibration. It's a strong vibration as well. It looks like it's looking for something to connect to, so let's go ahead and turn this one on. Boom, as you can see here, awesome. Okay. It's asking for the date. Okay, so that screen is obviously not touchscreen. But if I move over, okay. So if you press this down, so you can press it, kind of like a select button, and then rotate dial. Obviously, not sure if it's going by year, month, day, or I'm gonna take it as year, month, day. Okay, so made. And a time, and it's asking a lot of questions. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna set up the time real quick. I'm not sure why it's asking for all that just starting out. Just wait for a second to go by here. All right, now that I set the time, it's asking me for that QR code. Let's just take a picture just to make sure I need to use something else. So here, hard to pinpoint on this little screen though. Let me see if I can do it off camera here. Yeah, it's not getting a read on it, so just a heads up, you may have a little bit of hard time grabbing a read on the small QR code just simply because of how tiny it is. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wasn't able to get it, so I just pressed OK. All right. Okay, I have both on. Oh, actually, I have one on. Let's turn this one on too. Oh, okay, let's try it again. All right. So I have this one connected already. As you can see, the level's going up as I talk into it. But for some reason this one isn't connected. So let's see what we can do about that. Can I touch it? Oh, it is touchscreen. All right, good. I was going to say. A lot of stuff is in like, can't get a read on it. There we go. Boom. All right. Connection app, connection. Okay. So it has a lot of different ones there. I'm trying to just get the other one on here. Monitoring, connection. Let's try that one. Alright, put itself back in pairing. Well, admit, it's normally not this difficult to get them both connected. They should both be connected out the box, but for some reason, my right one isn't getting connected. The left one, yes, but the right one, no. Yeah, I'm just curious. Maybe if I stick it in a box, in a charging box, and bring it right back out. Okay, then let's open it back up. Try it again. Boom. Start repairing again. So I'm not sure if you have the same issue when you first get it, but this is my issue. One paired immediately out the box, the other one did not. Look, I'm able to change the mode, the pairing mode, by basically double tapping the power button. So if you hold it, it turn off, but I wonder if I hold it for a long time, if it would do anything. No. All right, turn it back on. See, not much happened. Huh, a little confused on that. We'll try to connect one at a time. Alright, so at the triple tap, I guess that's the actual pairing mode itself as well. Let's see if I can get it to work. Oops. Connection. Pair. Oh yeah, it tells right here. Sorry, I should have read the instructions. Triple press the power button. Boom. So I got this one. As you see here, it changed to purple. I'm not sure what purple means. Then I'm gonna triple tap. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There you go. Connect immediately. So, all right. So not too big of an issue once you figure it out. And it looks like they are on purple. And it doesn't explain. Oh, I guess it does, huh? Or maybe it doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it here in case you wanna check this one out. This is like the mini booklet that was on top. If it's red, it's power charging. Low battery, that's what it looked like. Noise cancellation, mute, connected is blue. Kind of weird because mine's, chat, y'all clearly see mine is purple. So maybe they mixed up the color. Not sure. All right. And I'm just still curious about this button because I don't see that these are stickers. So I can't press it on here. So these little power, like the power symbol, I think that's just a part of the e-ink display. And I'm guessing right now because it won't let me do the QR code. So maybe I can see the QR code is in the booklet. Okay, there's one on the booklet. Okay, let's see if this one works. Okay, cool. In case you need to know, it does give you on the QR code on that first booklet when you open the package, the quick start guide, as the QR code that will take you to the videos. So if you do need to know anything, definitely you can check that out. So I'm glad they added that on there. But I just wanted to see if, yeah, it looks like I already have the app. Okay, cool. Whoops. Okay, delete that. All right. All right, so let's go on to the app. So normally I'm not this confused about a product. It looked like one of them powered off. This one did. I wonder what happened. Was it dead? Okay, cool. Oh, waiting for reboot. Okay, there we go. So I'm guessing the purple was like waiting for it to process, and then you just had to click the button on here, from what I'm guessing. But there we go. Now they are both here. So if you see here, now it shows two lines, two of them now, with both of them connected. But now what I want to do is get it connected here, because I have them on. So I believe this is where you would use necessarily the app to be able to change the EE display. All right, sorry, it looks like I'm going through all this to try to figure out where am I using it. So all right, well, I'm waiting for that to at least update or whatever it's doing. Just wanted to mention, these actually look really, really cool. My biggest thing is just, I guess I figured out once I actually get on. This side will probably blink red if I was to record, obviously, so you know. I think overall these look fantastic. The sizing is just right. See here, even the receiver, they did a good job on receiver. I love how the dial is, and I love how you can press it. You can double press it and so forth. So that looks dope as well. And then it has the, here you can slide this right onto your cold shoot of your camera. Or if you want to add stuff to the actual receiver itself, You can slide these right off, so just as simple as that. And for this one, same thing. And just slide it right back on. Then if you need to charge it separately, it has a Type-C cable as well to charge by its own, on its own. All right, it looks like I got it downloaded. The weird part is it's the exact same one that I'm already using. So I guess the app is the regular Insta360 app. It's just confusing to me because I can't seem to get it connected. Oh, maybe it's under accessory setting. See if it finds anything here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause the video really quick. I'll be right. Okay, so I think I figured it out. So obviously, in order to get it connected to the app, this reminds me a lot of the Boya mics, and the that was the 4-in-1 that I did a video on, and also the recent one I had, the Rode wireless micros, where I had to connect them physically to the phone. So let's see if that works itself. So again, I'm gonna take this out, open this up. Good thing is it's already connected to both. But what I wanna do here, let's just see if this is the way I can find it, is just go ahead and put this one and this bottom portion here. Slide it on there, should be right. Actually, the other way around, my bad. Boom, slide it backwards, okay. So right now that's connected. It's connected directly to my phone here. Now, one thing I did see is when you do connect it to your phone, what's pretty cool is you could charge your phone while you're using these. So if you're like maybe doing some videos using your phone and you have these connected like this to your phone, you could charge it. So you don't have to pull this out just to charge your phone separately. You could charge it straight through the receiver. So I think that's pretty awesome. And there's two ways you can connect it, obviously, before I connect it. Two ways you can connect the Insta360 Mic Pros. One is this method, so physical, but also you have the Bluetooth method where you can just put these in parent mode and go to your Bluetooth like you're connecting wireless earbuds. But from what I saw, if you do it that way with the Bluetooth method, like your camera, when you're recording on your camera, you won't be able to use these to capture the audio, or at least capture the recording of the audio. It said that that's not supported at the time, so you would have to use like different apps, like live streaming apps, in order to use these. Just thought I'd mention that because I noticed it. All right. Oh no, don't record. Okay, good. Sorry, I accidentally recorded. All right, so I have these here. Now they're connected to my phone. It's a little bit weird because it's upside down. I don't like that. Let me take that off. Take it off. Maybe I did it wrong. I wasn't even all the way back either. There we go. So when you have it on, it'll actually display that. For some reason, it wasn't showing all the way on. Okay, cool. At least it turns upside down. So at first it wasn't doing that. That's probably because I didn't have it all the way in. But let's go ahead and connect it here so you can see. Boom. All right, and it shows it is connected. So let's go to the app and see if it catches it now. So still a no-go. See if it's going to connect any device. We'll say this thing is a little more difficult to give it credit, unless it's just me not understanding. It's not finding anything. I mean, right now, as of right now, I can still use it per se, but I'm trying to get to the point where I could change the e-ink display on these, and I'm having a little bit of an issue with that. No. Yeah, that's definitely not it. So I know I could easily just pause it and then figure it out and come back, but it's good that you guys see some of the struggles. When you're first getting it up, this is probably what you're going to be going through as well. So let's try this. Wonder if I have to go through here, connection app, general, brightness, date and time, about device. Let's go back. Connect, oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Phone app connection. Connecting to the app, disconnects all, connect anyway, yes. There we go. So you have to go through the receiver and actually do connection that way. Wish I would have been told that. All right, so then you click it and it says confirm connection. Boom, already connected. Look like there's already new firmware available. So let's go and update that right now. I guess all the modes that I'm waiting on here. Now you just gotta wait for it to finish downloading. So, okay, good. All right, we will come back once it's done downloading. Now you guys are not just waiting here. All right, so I got the receiver connected. Now I gotta also connect the transmitters. So now I'm doing that as well. Look like this is gonna be another long process to get them connected too. So, all right, same thing. I come right back. Now that I got that's connected, that's good to go. Now we just got to connect, get updated to transmitters, and we can move forward. All right, so now that I got it updated, as soon as it updated, immediately you see the e-ink display started changing. So that was the actual display on the front, as you can see here, but it didn't start like actually, I ain't gonna say glitching, but it didn't start changing until you updated it in the app. Okay, and then now once you're in the app, you have this option to be able to mess with it. So let me go back so you're not confused on what I have to do. So when you open the Insta360 app, right? Connect this receiver to your phone. Once you connect it to your phone, what you'll want to do is go here and you'll go under connect device. Sorry, it will show under. Once you have it connected, you'll be able to see the receiver. The minute you first get it connected, is going to ask you to update the receiver. That's fine. Once you do that, you're good to go. And then after you're finished with that, it'll bring you right back to the screen, or better yet, it'll take you to the next screen I'm trying to get to now. All right. See if it'll take me to it. Sorry, still getting used to this part. So I think this part is a little more finicky because it should be taking me straight to where I could see necessarily the transmitters. So it doesn't show here yet. Okay. Sorry, I think it's walking me through the steps. I was wondering what that was. Okay. So, and again here, unless in chat, just let me know if you already got this. I'm not sure. It doesn't let me get to where I want to get to per se from here. It's telling me like to unplug it. Oh, never mind. Haha, duh. You have to click the mic button in the middle, the yellow mic. Then it will get you here and you'll be able to see the receiver. Now, it'll take you here once you update the receiver the first time. So you don't have to worry about doing it over and over again. But once you get here, the transmitters also, it will ask to update the transmitters here. Again, there's two ways you could update the receiver and the transmitters: through physical connection or through Bluetooth. Well, at least for the transmitters, through Bluetooth. So I would just say connect it to your phone. And then here, as you can see, you could edit channel settings, whether you wanted mono or if you wanted stereo or safety track. I have the option to edit both. You can see how much storage on it, 60 hours of storage, their batteries. And this is all when they're connected to the app, by the way. Then you have the record, mute. You also have noise cancellation. I don't know if you heard it, it vibrates when you click each of these. So each of these, it will vibrate, so it'll let you know that you're actually touching something. So if I use this first one, see, this one is the one I said that has the Insta360 e-ink display. And down here, it looks like you could change the wallpaper. So I'm gonna leave it on here because you have a couple options. Let's see if we change it to white. And then what we want to do here is we do set. It loads and configures. Once you get used to it, now it's way more easier. But before, I was like, what the heck am I doing? All right, you just gotta wait for it to load. And this should change this Insta360 from yellow to white. It says got it. As you see here, it loads up. This is the same thing it did when I updated it, but it should change it to white. Let's see if it does it though. All right, so it takes like a second to generate it on the screen, but it did turn white, so good. Let's see if we switched it. See if I switched to running. And again, the same thing is on the same on it as well. And you have other options as well, like tag, color, label position, but it doesn't let you edit it with these ones that's already like basic displays that you can just do it to, unless you do a custom wallpaper from like your phone. So I'm gonna set this one again. You're gonna configure, show a man running. Give it a moment. I know this is unboxing, but I'm just super excited, so I'm messing around with it a little bit. But definitely when I do like a full review of it, I will add more of the details into it. Awesome. All right, give it the e-ink display. It just does a little bit of loading because it's adding everything in. Awesome. That's all right. So it does have an e-ink display. I'm just curious about this button right here though. Can I truly mess with the button itself? So I guess these buttons are not actually functional, it's just part of the display itself. At least from what I'm seeing, because it doesn't do anything when I tap them. So anyway, so that is the e-ink display. Again, you have many different options, but you could also do a custom one yourself. Then if you want to go back, you can see it shows. The good thing is you know exactly which one is which in case you make two different faces. It says the TX global settings. So this is also some of the stuff that is available within the receiver. So you'll find this on the receiver too, just in case you don't have it connected to your phone, maybe you have it connected to the camera, you get to these settings also through the menu on your receiver. Okay. Sorry, let me go out. If you want to pause it, just so you can see it for yourself. I like the fact that it has this child lock mode, just in case your child get attached to it too, so that's pretty cool. And then the sound direction, the auto gain, low cut. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually disconnect it altogether. So I got the part that I want to do. All right, now we're back here and it will say disconnected. Now again, you just slide up. If you want to mess with the gain, any of them, you can click on the gain. Oh, sorry, I did. There we go. As you can see here, I'm hitting the dial and it's changing the number. So, boom. Same thing if I slide to the side, I mess with the gain for this one too, just by with the dial. So I guess I can't just click the gain itself, it's automatically on it. Or, look, there we go. So one press changes where you go. Once you get to where you want to go, you just hit the dial to turn it on and off, unless you want to just tap it. So, okay, I was wrong. Then if you double tap would take you back to the main menu. If I double tap again, nothing happens. What about a triple tap? Okay, nothing. Now if I slide up, I go over, that's messing with the mics. And you can do them all at the same time, record at the same time. So you can adjust them at the same time, or if you want to do individually, just slide over. Now if I slide down, this takes me to the settings, the receiver settings, the transmitter settings, the monitor settings, connection, time code, connection app. Connection app is basically connecting it to like your phone. And then general. And then double tap again. Or in this case, double tap, it just selects it. But you can also click it. Brightness, language, time and date, about device, and so forth. And boom, back here. Now what I want to do is I want to test it. So I'm gonna put this one back in the mic, but I want to test it. So right now you're listening to the DJI Mic Mini 2s. Let's see how it sounds with a change. See if this will work connected to the Pocket 3. So one moment here, I'm going to disconnect this one. All right, let's see if it works. All right, sorry I had to blow into the mic itself. But all right, now you are listening to the Mic Pro. And just to give a reference, in case you're wondering, this is connected directly to the DJI Pocket 3. So this does work with DJI Pockets, more specifically the 3, obviously. Most likely the 4 too, because it's just the upgraded version. But this is connected via the receiver. Let me know if it sounds any different, if it sounds better. So again, this is the Insta360 Mic Pro connected to the DJI Pocket 3. Now, while I use it the same way every time, no, not necessarily. I'm actually going to use this one specifically for the Ace Pro 2, and maybe sometimes for this one as well. While I use the Mic Mini for like my Sony camera and my DJI Pocket 3. So they both have different things that I use them for, unless I just want to mix and match. But now I want to see also, because the DJI Mic Mini is able to connect wirelessly through Bluetooth to the DJI Pocket 3. But I'm wondering if this could do the same, because again, these are two different companies. So let's see if they play together. So I'm going to disconnect the receiver, and then I'm going to try to connect it via Bluetooth. All right, so I tried to do it connecting via Bluetooth, and yeah, the Pocket 3 doesn't let you do that. It lets you be friendly enough to connect it via USB-C port, but it's not going to be friendly enough to let you connect Bluetooth-wise. Only the DJI mics for that. But either's fine. I don't mind using the receiver every time. And again, what you're listening to is actually not the DJI Mic Mini, but you're listening to the Insta360 Pro. This one I'm literally showing on camera is what I'm talking through right now. As you notice, the other one is still in the case and it's not even on. So let me know again, how does the sound compare to DJI Mic Mini that you heard at the beginning of this video? Is the sound like more clear? Is it less clear? Let me know what you guys think. So far, what I've been getting from everyone else is it's pretty nice, and I'm actually liking it. Once you get used to all the settings and stuff, which with Insta360 that seems to be like the thing. DJI is a little more user friendly in that regard, because out the box you just know what you're doing, depending on what you get. But Insta360, it does take a little bit of playing with, just so you can understand all the settings and know how everything works. But all right, YouTube fam, I've kept you here long enough. I appreciate you. This is just, again, a simple unboxing. This isn't a review. I literally just got it, as you see here. I will do a long-term video in the future, as well as one for the DJI Mic Mini 2. But I just thought, like, man, I gotta show this before I play with it myself. Again, this is why I say, like, companies thrive when they're creative. For example, with the Nothing phone brand, they're thriving because of their creativity. Even though the term Nothing is kind of interesting to put as a company name, they're thriving because affordability and being creative. The DJI, the Mic Mini 2, I like that one above the Mic Mini, above the DJI Mic 2 itself, even above the DJI Mic 3 because of creativity. So I'm more drawn to when companies are more creative. And if I get bored with it, I could change it up without having to buy something completely different. That helps me keep it for a long time. So if you are the same, then obviously these are going to be the ones for you, because look how cool it is. What mic you know is going to let you change the display? You can literally put your own logo on the front of it. I've saw plenty of videos already. But yeah, YouTube fam, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, I am all over the place today, dropping my mics and everything. But all right, YouTube fam, I appreciate you. Right now I'm going in between mics because I was disconnecting it, so I guess I kind of jumped the gun on that one. And I was expecting the DJI mics to actually be connected, but as you can see, it's still blinking, which is no biggie. I just have to connect it back. But this is a comparison again between the DJI and necessarily the Insta360 Pro. It's not a fair comparison because, well, yeah, I guess you could say it's a little bit of a fair comparison because I'm really comparing creativity. But I love both of these mics so far, just looking at them. And if you want to do a bit of a comparison yourself, as you can hear, this is me talking right now with no mics connected. The one before was this mic, and then at the beginning of the video was this mic. So let me know in the comments, do you notice the difference between all three? Does one sound better than the other? Of course, me talking into the actual pocket mic itself is probably a little more like less better than the other two, but let me know below. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, go ahead and join the family. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping more videos. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, throw them down below. I look forward to talking to you soon. All right, YouTube fam. Peace. sorry, before I let you go, I just noticed something, and it was when I was putting everything into the case. As soon as I put it into the case, the receiver said the case itself also had a firmware update. So it looks like the case also gets updated too. So I just thought I will throw that out there. So as you can see, charging case successfully updated. So not only does the mics itself update, but also and the receiver, but also the case itself. In the case, it looks like it updates through the receiver. So once you connect it in, it will ask you to update the case. So just thought I'd mention that in case you ever see it. And also one thing, it's kind of my fault because I was so excited. One thing I did not show was the wind guard. Could at least show the wind guard, right? I was gonna let you guys go without showing the wind guard. So the wind guard looks just like this basically. And the way you connect it, from what I'm seeing, see it has like sides. So you just fit it right into those little clamps. It's just like that. Now if you want it off, I guess you just pull it off. So again, it's those little grooves right here on each side. Then you just slide it in. Make sure you get it on the groove. Once it's on the groove, it should look just like that. So it's a pretty simple setup. Then once you want it off, you just literally pull it off. And the Type-C to Type-C cable literally is just a Type-C, like a bungee cord. Type-C to Type-C cable. As you know, I'm going to be trying to connect it to a mixer because I don't know, I just like doing that to see if it works. This is the charging cable. Now for this one, I don't normally hold on to this only because of the fact that I'm not going to need it because I got Type-C's around the house, so I could charge it using something else. So I could just leave that in the box. But in here is the magnets. They wrapped them pretty well, literally. Like this is how the magnet looks. They're pretty strong magnet. They keep finding each other. I guess you could put it on here like that. Trying to push this thing down, but it's not being my friend. Nah, I'll leave it alone. All right. Again, you just connect it just like that. Now, what I did notice is with this one, I wonder if I can go in here. No, I guess I couldn't. But I believe, like I said, these ones, boom, right there. So each of the ones here, so I can rip this off. Same thing here. I can put it up. Didn't mean to close it. I can put this one literally right here. Boom. So you can add that inside. So that's pretty cool too. Awesome, awesome. Now my only biggest gripe is, like, how do I really take this thing off? Because it looks like it is sealed on here. So I don't think there's any way to necessarily take it off. You would just have to put it on the back side of it. Now, of course, I could be wrong, but that's at least so far what I'm noticing. If you do see anything in the chat, let me know. But that is at least what I'm noticing for the actual clip itself. All right, so I'm just using the audio on my camera so far, but I figured out how to take these things off. When these come out, these are on here extremely hard. I almost thought I was gonna break it, so I had to dry my hands because my hands sweat pretty easily. But you have to push it down until you hear it click. Actually, turn this off. One thing I don't like is when you're trying to push it, the two buttons are right here, so you can just easily end up pressing one of those. So just be careful with that. So you have to push it down. I guess when you first get out the box, it's gonna be harder. So you just have to use a little more force, and then it clicks down. Once it's off, it looks like that. So again, once you put it on, once you have it in here, to lock it, put it in a groove, just basically push it up, you'll hear it click. When you want it off, press it down. Gosh, man. Goodness gracious. All right. I don't like this part, honestly. It's the only thing I don't like. When you have it, just push it down until you hear it click. This thing is on here. Just think you turn it on. So this is the woes that you're gonna have to worry about. This is my only gripe about these mics. This makes me not actually want to put this on at all, because then it means like it's gonna be a nightmare taking it off. You're gonna feel like, man, I'm finna break them. There we go. Goodness gracious. Take that how you want to take it. Most likely for me, I probably won't use these because it takes like, it's hard to put them on and off. Maybe it just has to get broken in. But yeah, no, I don't like that. But you can store it inside here. So I believe it has a section where you can just put them both in here. See if it fits right. So this section is literally for that part. You just store them in here. So you have these two here, you have these here. As you can see, it won't affect if you close it. Literally meant for you to have them both in here. So it won't be a problem. So if you don't want to use them, you don't have to. I would just say, take it with a grain of salt. Because I felt like I was gonna break these things just trying to get it off. It was a nightmare just a minute ago. So, all right, that's all I had to say.